Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Good morning, good morning. It's another Sunday morning and a blessed one too. Happy Sunday morning and happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. So it's a few things I want to talk about, So first of all, thanks to all my viewers and subscribers, man, and big up yourself, everybody. Just big up yourself so much because hey, listen, I couldn't do this without you guys. Getting there, and you guys are sharing the videos and you're liking them, you're commenting. I know a few people might have a little negative, but you're gonna find that because it's human. Yeah, so it's human nature to find fault with some things, and you're gonna find that kind of thing from time to time. So it's all right, it's all right. Negative comment, positive comments, it all work together to make everything interesting. But I would like to talk about a few things that kind of people have been inquiring about, and I would like to first of all I want to say to all of you, like, man, the channel, the purpose of the channel in the first place was to, like I said, to debunk the fear that a lot of Jamaicans who are abroad have. They want to come home, but they are fearful to come home because they're afraid of crime. They're afraid that hospital or sickness, whatever, they might get sick and they not have adequate medical assistance. They just issues that they talk about the not being having the convenient to other things that they want as they're in Canada and all these places. That's kind of unfortunate when it comes to convenient because you've heard me talk about this in several of my videos, that people, you have to be adjustable and adaptable in life because nothing in life comes perfectly. It doesn't matter what kind of plan you make, you have to do some adjustment because it's life. That's how life is. You have to make adjustment. So you have to make yourself adaptable. You have to make yourself adjustable to live in anything. If you're single and you get married, you're gonna have to be adaptable and adjustable. If you're married and then you become single, you're gonna have to be adaptable and adjustable. If you go to a new job, you're gonna learn to be adaptable and adjustable. If you go to a new country, adaptable and adjustable. You get the point. Anything you do, you have to learn to adapt and adjust yourself accordingly. So a lot of you Jamaicans, you leave and you go to these foreign countries to live among people that didn't even like us in the first place. You experience all kind of racism, you experience all sort of bad behavior from people, and you put up with it, you adjust yourself and adapt to the situation. So when you decide to come back home, why can't you make the same adjustment and adapt to the situation here? Why does it have to be such a big challenge? Why do you have to sit there and contemplate and consult this person, consult that person, consult this? I understand if you don't have money, you don't have money. So if you don't have money to come back, don't come because you can't come back. If you can survive on what you have there, and if you can live with the system and with what you have there, stay where you are and live. But if you have the money and you have the means that you can come back, come back. Although I'm telling you, you don't really have to have a whole lot of money, depending on your mindset and how much you really feel you need to live on. But listen, I'm not a real estate agent. I don't know anything about real estate here. When I was coming here, I was looking through Googling property for sale in Jamaica, and then I would narrow it down by said property for sale in Portland, property for sale in St. Mary, property for sale in St. Dan's, the places I know would like to want to live. I was looking at these parishes and I think, yeah, these are parishes I would like to live in. you know. And I would probably for sale in St. Andrews and so forth, and I would go through those things and, to myself and look at the houses if I see some. And I even called one of the real estate agents that was on the property, when I advertising one of the properties there, and I was consulting with her for a while, and she was sending me different houses from time to time. Some was finished, some was unfinished, and all that. And just one day out of the blue, my brother's wife called me and said, hey, there's a house. She know of a house is selling here in St. Elizabeth. No, I've never been to St. Elizabeth in all my life before that. I was living in St. Thomas, and I left St. Thomas to go to Canada when I was 14. I've never been anywhere beside Kingston and St. Thomas before that. So my sister-in-law told me that there's a house here. And I just get up, buy a plane ticket and come down, come look at the house, call the guy, and the guy made the arrangement, and so I meet somebody who have the key for the house, and he brought me here and showed me the house. And I decided, yes, I want this house. I've never been to this neighborhood before. Don't know who lives here, don't know anything. I just decided this is where I want. When I come and see the house, I'm gonna live here. It could have been in Montego Bay, it could have been in Portland, it could be anywhere. If I come and see the house and I like it, I would just live there. Because I consider myself to be a peaceful person, a good person. I don't go around and make trouble. I don't get involved in the wrong crowd, the wrong people. I don't go to bars and drink and get rowdy. I don't do all that stuff. If I feel like going to church, I go to church, and I just, in my house, I get along with people. Yeah, I get to know all the neighbors here now, and everybody like me, and I like everybody. We just get along well. But before that, I didn't know anybody. I didn't know St. Elizabeth. What am I saying? I'm saying there is no perfect place in the world, and Jamaica is part of the world. There is no perfect place in Jamaica. You cannot choose your neighbors. You can't choose your neighbors. You live somewhere, you may have two nice neighbors beside you, and then they move, and then one move, and then a bad person comes there, live there. You just have to adapt and adjust your life. Just live your life, people. Don't get involved with things that don't have nothing to do with you. If you're a good person, goodness will follow you. If you're a bad person, bad stuff will follow you, because you will be attracted to those, and you will attract those kind of thing around you. I don't know anything about anything else that is. So the only thing I can refer to you guys is that Google real estate in Jamaica. Look up a nice place and live. Everywhere is as safe as you make it. I said before in a lot of things that this world is what you make it, so make it good and true. If you say it's gloomy, it's not the world, it's you. Wherever you go, man, bring peace with you, be happy, bring love with you, and you'll find love. Bring peace and you'll find peace. You know what I'm saying? So there's no miracle about where I live, man. Anywhere you go to Jamaica, I can travel around Jamaica and do some video, and everywhere you look will be nice. Some places will be nicer than my neighborhood here. Some people might look even more peaceful. It's just Jamaica. It's the vibes. I'm telling you, some Polish guy was out here working on the road the other day, and I went up there, and one of them came over and started talking to me, and I asked him if he lived in Jamaica, and he said no, he's from Poland, and he can only spend a month here. And then he just started talking. He said he traveled all over the world, and he do this kind of work all over the world, different countries. And he said, I'm telling you about this, something about Jamaica. He said, doesn't matter where in the world I go, I've never find a place like Jamaica. He said, this country is so stress-free. When you come here, you feel, there's a freedom that you feel here. This is a Polish white guy telling me this. He said, the freedom that you feel here in Jamaica, you don't feel it nowhere else. He said, the mindset is different. The people are friendly. He said, I've been to every parish in Jamaica and work on the road and work in the neighborhoods, and the people are so friendly, so warm, so welcome, so kind. He said, you don't find it anywhere. He said, that, I love everything about Jamaica, the food, the people, the music, the vibes, it's just good. I said to him, what about the crime? Because a lot of my friends and people abroad, he said, what crime, man? He said, what crime? And he said, Jamaicans don't know anything about crime. He said, listen, they want to know about crime and murder. They need to go to New York. They need to go to England or Canada or one of those places. That's what this guy said to me. They need to go to these places. He said, it's so common in New York that they don't bother to report them anymore. You don't hear them on the news anymore. It don't make no sense. And yet, these are the places that Jamaican people are leaving to go gravitate to. And this guy wasn't lying, because my son lives in New York, and my son said he have a app on his phone that can tell you about everything that is going on around you in the area. And he said eventually he'd take off the app off his phone because he wasn't feeling too comfortable going outside anymore. Because things were just happening around him. It's best not to know, he said. You just go out there, you don't know what's going on, you just go about your business and feel safe. The problem is with Jamaica now, everything is on the social media all the time, and they make it look like it's just happening. Right? So folks, don't follow social media. Come for yourself, go where you want to go. You don't have to come to Southfield, you don't have to come to St. Elizabeth. There's so many places. Go to St. Anne's, go to Kingston, St. Andrews, St. Thomas, Portland. You know, there's so many places. Because I was looking in Portland before, because I wanted to go to Portland. And I was thinking about St. Andrews, St. Anne's. My sister lives in St. Anne's. So those are really good places. Nice and peaceful. So, you know, my brother lives in St. James, Montego Bay. Right? One of my other brothers, so, you know, there's so many places, man. I have a sister living in St. Thomas. So don't feel like you have to be in St. Elizabeth or in Southfield because it looks so good on the camera. It is peaceful here, it's quiet here, but hey, if I didn't get a house here, I'd go somewhere else. You know? At this point in life, I just want to live. I decided in my mind, my wife and I was coming here to live. We bought a house, she was here with me for a while. She had to go to Canada for some treatment, but unfortunately, she died. And I'm here. People ask me, man, are you going to get married again and all that foolishness? No. I want to live my life the way I want to live. I've been there, I've been married. I have kids. I have a life. I know what that's about. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying, at this point, I just want to live my life and enjoy just living by myself. I'm just enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying life. If my wife was here, I would be really happy. She's not here, but I'm good. You know, I'm not afraid of living alone. I'm happy, I'm comfortable. You know? So a lot of the women down here, they're older women, but they're single, they're living by themselves. You know, I've been around a lot of these places, and it seems like it's more single woman than men, because it seems like the men them always died or something. Just unfortunately, me and my brother, our wife died, but you know, mostly single women live around. You know what I'm saying? And they're not afraid. You know, they come from foreign, they come from England, they come from Canada, they come from America, they come from all over the place, and they live alone. There was one young girl that come from Australia. She lived with her mom and dad, she's the only child for them, and she came here for 4 months, and then she left and go back and tell them she's going back to Jamaica because she didn't feel comfortable in Australia anymore. She feel too trapped there, she feels so bogged down. She said the system is designed to keep you down there. She said, I can't deal with it. I have to go back to Jamaica where I feel the freedom. She's not Jamaican, she's an Australian. She looks like she mixed with Indian or native or white or something, but she's here now in Jamaica. She said her father won't talk to her anymore because the father was upset, but the mom was supportive to her, and she's here, she's happy, living by herself in Jamaica. The next one come from Cuba, she's here living in Jamaica. Some Africans are here. Americans are here. Some young black girls from America, they're not Jamaican born, they don't have Jamaican family, but they leave America, pack up their thing, and they're working, doing their job online, and they live in Jamaica. They think they're not hearing the same news that you're hearing. Oh yeah, they're hearing the same news, but they know that there's no fear, there's no need to be afraid. So as far as the question is asked, are you gonna get married? No. No, I'm comfortable living by myself. Are you afraid of being married? No, I'm not afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of but fear itself. Right? They said that where's a safe community? Everywhere is safe. You just make it safe for yourself. Go there, keep your mouth shut, and live your life. You Hey, I'm being real, so I'm being real. Just folks, just live your life. I don't have the miracle cure. I don't have the genie in the bottle. I don't have just go on Google and Google property for sale in Jamaica, and you can list the parishes as you want, different parishes, and you'll see the houses come up and you see the properties come up. If I drive by somewhere and I see a place for sale and I can slow down enough and show you I'll do that. And if I hear somebody selling something and I want to give them a blind, I will go and I will record it. I'll show you. But other than that, I don't know. I'm new here too, But I love the place and I love life and I'm not being afraid of anything. And I'm saying to you all, just enjoy life. Just be happy. Just be happy. Life is good, man. Life is good. My sister come here, she lives here with me and she enjoys. Sometimes she's gone to them, I don't see her until 11 o'clock in the night. I hear when she come back and go down into her apartment. She gone with her friends. She never been here before since I come here, and she decided to, the basement downstairs. She stays downstairs and she make friends and she's gone. I don't know what else to say to you, man. I don't know what else to say to you. Just guys, just be happy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just if you have the money and you can afford to buy some property here, go buy a property. You can check out real estate people, or if you're doing it, but when you're doing your transaction, I can refer you to my lawyer, Mr. Jeremy. He's a good man. Faith can refer you to her lawyer, whatever, but that's it. We just come. The Bible says the just shall live by their faith. So you have to have faith and live your life. Make adjustments as you go along and be adaptable. All right? So God bless you, man. Peace out. Big up yourself, guys.